Money and a big name too. Hey everybody! It's Tim E. Period D, and if you're my friend, then you already know that. And you are on Tub Time with Tim E. Period D. Well, everybody, this is of course the Disney edition. We say that all the time, and you know why? Well, it's because it's all we do is talk about Disney World, so that's why it's the Disney edition. Isn't that freaking amazing? I thought so. Well, hey, you may be wondering, why am I in the bathtub? Well, you know, some talk shows, they do things at the desk and in a studio audience. Well, we bring the studio audience here to the tub. Why? Well, because I do my best thinking when I'm not stinking. And that's why we're here. We're all thinking here, and we're going to do so. Well, before we get underway with today's broadcast, I wanted to make sure you think and ponder on this with your noodle inside. Ow, that kind of hurts a little. Here it is, the number. We always give you a number trivia. It is 730,102 gallons of this is used at Walt Disney World. So you think about that for a moment. We'll come right back to that. Now, I recently had, I guess depending on how recently Valentine's was, got a wonderful gift from my wonderful wife. That is 2 W's. Wonderful wife. She is wonderful. If you hadn't noticed. Well, I'm going to take the lid off and look what I got. They may be thinking, man, why did she get him that? Well, it's because something that she knew I would like. That would make me happy to see. There's tissue paper. That's all I got. She knows I go crazy when I have to blow my nose with tissue paper. Now look inside here, everybody. Isn't that exciting? I love it. Now it's resort soaps and shampoos. Now you don't have to stay at the resort to be able to enjoy shampoos. Because that's one of the things I wanted. And look at that, everybody. It's crazy. We'll just go ahead and put that out for now. So, I stayed a long time ago when I was in like around middle school and stayed at a Disney resort. It was the Caribbean Beach. Had an amazing time. Of course, as years progress, you don't really remember a lot over the years of what happened. So then, about a year ago or so, less than a year, I got to stay at Art of Animation, which didn't exist when I was in middle school. And they didn't have these really either that I remember. So I got one of these, used it all up, and I'm like, well, now what am I going to do? I'm not going to be staying at a resort anytime soon. So I brought the resort back here to me, and now it's time to just shampoo my hair all up. I like it. So, you know, you may have a favorite resort hotel that you've stayed at. Maybe you've never stayed at one and wondered if it's worth it. Well, I'd say by far it is. Of course, sometimes the cost is a little more, but you know, you make up with it with free parking. They offer shuttle buses there too, which I don't really partake in that because I like to be able to get in, get out with my car if I want to, and not have to sit and wait for another shuttle to pick me up. And you get some nifty little things of these. And, you know, they always have magical things. So it's kind of like you leave the park and you just feel magical because it's Disney World. So you're encompassed in the whole world, not Disney part-time while you're there on vacation. Because that would be a lot to really put on the brochures, too. Well, that's it for the resort portion of the program. But I thought you might admire some of these because I sure do. Now, we go back to our trivia that we talked about earlier today with Anthony Casanova. He created a book, as probably all these episodes that I've been doing have mispronounced his name, every single one, and that's okay. Because we here can mess up a lot of things, that's fine. Well, it's Disney by the Numbers book, nonetheless, he created. And it's this. It is 730,102 gallons of this is used each year. What do you think it is? If you said orange juice, you're wrong, because my friends, it is bleach. And something tells me they're not using the 1980s bleach because they go through it so much they don't have to buy the ones from the 80s. Maybe they buy it in bulk. That's a lot of bleach. It always goes through my sinuses. Well, we want to do a quick shout out, but before we do, I wanted to let you know that I recently got this. It's brand new. Now you may be thinking, is this from the Polynesian? Well, no, but that would make me feel like I was. But it has a cool little leaf. And since it is a leaf, I decided to turn it over. And now, for some reason, I just feel a little bit better. Don't you? New beginnings. I want to do a shout out to Mickey Mouse, not Mickey Mouse, but if Mickey Mouse is watching, I give him a shout out also. And to W2D5W8, which for some reason I feel like I'm doing Morse code. And that's alright too. But hey, they have some great stuff on YouTube. Search it, find it, and enjoy it. Now, we did have this thing earlier where we said that if we got 5 shares, some comments through either a Facebook page or YouTube or what have you, that I would paint myself with a little funfetti. Ah, delights, delights. Well, everybody, get ready. Oh, it makes for a great moisturizer too. It feels so good, and it's like really cool. It brings out the pores, I think, a little bit more. Not to mention, what's great is if you like fall asleep in the tub and you wake up with like a colony of ants on you. Well, it wouldn't be complete with our little funfetti if you didn't bring the fun, because I bring fun in funfetti. Now we're going to place these like this. So we appreciate everybody that shared. Who knows what I'll do? Maybe you have some thoughts and ideas in regards to if we get 5 more shares of these videos, what we'll add and do. So, you know, sky's the limit. That's pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, while I continue to bathe in confectionery sugar, we have to end today's broadcast. I will let you know that next week we're going to be talking about what could be going away at Magic Kingdom. So stay tuned. Well, until then, my name is Timmy Period D. Good day.